Well, Og Solutions' knowledge of NetSuite, it was invaluable. Simon was with us through the whole discovery and sale process, right up until contract, and then project managed the lead-in onto the implementation with Sweet Success and his team. And they were good. We spent a lot of time working with them in the first 2.5 months on NetSuite in particular, and then it was good. I mean, they taught us a lot along the way, opened our eyes as to what we could achieve with NetSuite, and really paved the way for us to build on some successes. Well, I'm George Isles. I'm the Sales and Marketing Director at Icon Radford. Icon Radford is the result of a merger between Icon Textiles in New Zealand and Radford Furnishings in Australia, which we started work on in 2018 and then completed and set out as Icon Radford in 2019, just ahead of COVID. Before we were on NetSuite, we started out with Xero and Unleashed. Xero being obviously the big cloud accounting, and Unleashed being inventory based in the cloud. We politely got asked to leave Unleashed when we tried to load our entire product catalogue because it couldn't handle it at the time. So we moved to a platform called N2 by a software company called First Software. And that was good. We were with them from 2014 actually until 2019 when we started the work around really looking at how our accounts were handled across 2 countries in a consolidated fashion, because Xero at the time didn't have the capability to do it. We had to have 3 Xero tenants and 3 Xero accounts, and therefore 3 sets of management obligations. So we started casting around, and the choices at the time were between NetSuite and Microsoft Dynamics. And we chose to go NetSuite because Dynamics, I think still to a large degree, the iteration that we were looking at the time was very much an app-based connection, and all the various modules we needed were independent from Microsoft itself, and we'd have to deal with a different developer on each subject if there was an issue. And our preference was, being the fact that as well as Sales and Marketing Director, I'm IT and IT Services, was to not have that problem. And after some conversations with Og and other NetSuite developers, we decided to go with Simon and Og, because quite similar to sort of our ethos is that big corporates deal with big corporates, and little guys, you often get a better bespoke service, and you're closer to the source. When it comes to NetSuite, they're fantastic. They can get right in and give us good assistance, and I've been working very closely with Claire, our Managing Director, to implement a full new chart of accounts, which, as you can imagine, a pretty big undertaking. Well, NetSuite's enabled us to do more with less. I mean, our productivity per worker is probably 25% higher since we started with NetSuite. And while there's further productivity improvements to be made, we can see that we can get them there, and that means in times like these when the market's a bit straitened, consumer confidence is down, and even business investment's right down. It gives us the confidence that we can do what we need to do, as long as we just focus on making sales. Well, I think if people are thinking about using Og and getting into NetSuite, it'd be a good choice. Simon and his team are really good. The implementation was well handled, just to ensure that all your questions you've got answers to.